Through our Lady, through our Lord, we prevail. Try to survive the attacks of the devil and those who follow him, while doing the right thing, following the law, and trying to be a good person, a righteous person, and take care of your family and being a good parent. Which brings me to this video. I'm tired in the city of Saginaw of being screwed with by phone providers and internet providers. Now we've had hassle with T-Mobile overbilling us, Spectrum refusing to cancel me, overbilling me, in addition to hooking up my neighbor who I see evidence is probably a convicted felon, probably, I think, a sex offender because he's just creepy and his behavior is just not normal. Well, I should say former. He's not my neighbor anymore, former. But he pulled a knife on me once too. But anyway, so they hooked him up, his building up with a good secure connection. But me paying with Spectrum for 2 years, they didn't do any connection. They came in and moved around some wires twice and made sure they told the troublemakers that have, continually lived underneath us, one member of their family or another for almost 3 years. Every time they come to work on stuff, they make sure they have a conversation with them. And these are troublemakers. They rent multiple apartments at my complex. And so got that. Let's see. Then we have problem with let's see, who was next after that? I guess it goes to T-Mobile then. Then T-Mobile, between don't do their payment arrangements because you don't get a grace period. Normally your bill, generally with T-Mobile, you have anywhere from 2 to 4 days, 2 to 4 business days. It depends if it's on a weekend or not. To pay your bill, you have a grace period. Well, I didn't know this until I was on the program for a couple of months with the payment arrangements. You don't have a grace period. If you're even 1 minute late, not only will they cause you to have a, what do they call it? A past due fee because you have a payment arrangement, plus you have a payment arrangement fee, then they will backdate to your last cycle date. So then you'll have another past due fee in addition to the late fee and the payment arrangement fee. And they will snowball this stuff. When you get current again, they don't tell you that next month those fees will roll over. Because, anyway, just the whole way that the payment arrangement thing is running, over the course of about 6 months, I ended up with a $152 bill. Because they keep rolling this stuff over and they don't tell you. And twice I was a day or two late on my payment arrangement, which I assumed there was a grace period, Sometimes you just can't log in to unlock your card so something can get charged. And I didn't use autopay because I vary my cards. Some bills go through credit, some bills go through debit. Anyway, so I do everything manually. Until our finances are stable, which regardless of being rated, actually people are trying to screw me over even more now. So we are not getting financially stable. That's why I tell people don't move to Saginaw, especially if you are white or you are Asian and a veteran. Don't move here. Even Hispanic, I can't say. If you're a conservative African American veteran, don't move here. And I mean conservative and patriotic. But so that being said, so they refused to reduce any of the bill, and I told them, this is not fair. A lot of this stuff I didn't know about, And I didn't know until the very last month when I compared dates that when I'm late on my payment arrangements, you're backdating me to my cycle date and charging me another fee. Because I compared stuff and I compared dates. Instead of just looking line item, I compared stuff from bill to bill. And that's when I realized, I'm like, you're screwing me over. And all the lady said was, well, pay your bill and we'll change your date, your cycle date. I said, that's all you're going to do? She's like, yeah. Now, Gibbon is a Filipino call center, and having spent as much time as I have in Southeast Asia, especially Philippines, American call centers that are there, they always limit and control. It's a byproduct of our attitude towards Filipinos. And I say this because I'm American too, as well as being a small part Asian. And I see it all the time. They limit what people can do. Even though when you look at American call centers, which I've worked at one, and you compare them to a Filipino call center, you're going to find more educated people in the Filipino call center. Matter of fact, at least 3/4 of the people there, you're going to find at least have a bachelor's degree. And you're going to find the people that run it more than likely have like a dual major bachelor or a master's. Same thing in India. Very completely different, but yet American call centers control what they can do over there. So that being said, I can't really blame her for that, but so I handed it in. Handed our hotspot device, I handed it in. Both of them, because they changed one because I don't know, it burned out or something. I don't even know. They said it could be the tower, but they gave me a new one anyway. Because I guess people in Buena Vista, hackers hacked one tower and damaged the antenna array. Which doesn't surprise me at all, because there's so many hackers here, and they have friends in the police department, and they use their simulators, and probably the simulators what burned out the tower, because these are people not technically trained. Some of them are informants. Some of them are community police, which community policing in Buena Vista, I am not impressed, not at all. And they think this stuff is cool and giddy, and they can target people, even for no reason at all. And anyway, so they changed out that hotspot antenna. I guess it's an antenna. Both of them, I returned both of them. Then we went to Metro PCS, and they lied to me about the hotspot stuff, saying, "Oh yeah, you can get hotspot." And I found out if I don't pay my first bill, and I try to get their hotspot without paying the first bill, then instead of the $40, I pay $97. They lied to me. And when I walked out of the Bay Road Metro PCS, girl didn't give a crap. She didn't give two hoots. So I thought, I don't want to support a business like this, so I don't even know if I'll keep our phone with them. So we keep getting screwed with. And then with Tello, we have 3 Tello accounts, and we used up the hotspot on 2 of them, so I go to use the hotspot on the 3rd, and I'm getting all kinds of, oh yeah, well, okay, we got to troubleshoot this, troubleshoot that. Oh, maybe you have to upgrade your iOS on your iPhone. I can't, I don't have data. Well, okay, you're going to have to call back. And I've already spent a half an hour on this. 15 minutes with me, 15 minutes with customer service. And you want me to call back again and get a different call center agent who may or may not, even look at your notes, and who knows what notes. Oh, I'm going to document everything really in detail. I'm like, you know what? Just cancel it. I've spent a half an hour of my life already. So we canceled it. We keep on getting screwed with internet. While in Saginaw County, specifically in Saginaw and some of the outlying townships, you got people working at cell phone places, internet service providers, at cell phone shops that help their convicted sex offender friends and family get hooked up with a data plan, or maybe even a hotspot, sometimes under somebody else's name. I've seen it. They hook people up, or you'll see people that may or may not be sex offenders. I don't want to say all of them are, but you will see people sitting in their car using their mobile data to watch porn. While my family, and I'm sure other good families, get hassles like this.